everyone, and welcome back for another planning video. Today we are going to be doing things a little bit differently, but first let's go ahead and take a look at the supplies that we will be using. So this is something a little bit different than usual. This of course is my usual BlueSky planner that you guys are used to seeing. This one is a throwback from last year. You might remember if you were here then that I had my bullet journal in here. And I don't know, I think I had like one or two other little notebooks in here, I don't exactly remember, but I'm just going to give you guys a quick look at this. This is something that I've been trying out to see how I feel about it. So in the front there is this little insert. This is an Erin Condren folio cover, I think, or something along those lines. I've had this for probably close to 5 years at this point, and I use it on and off depending on what I'm wanting out of my notebooks and my planners. And they sell these inserts that you can put in there. They have 3 business card sized slots on the front. On the back, these can also be used for vertical business cards, or I have some watercolor papers in here. Now I can't get them back in. There we go. Also, this pen loop is just stuck on. This is also from Erin Condren. This is a 2-year planner. This is just from Dollar Tree, and it is very pink and flowery and butterflies, all of that sort of theme. I've just been using this to keep track of different events or important other things, and I figured I would use this in the coming year in 2024, so I thought it would be nice just to see how I like this. I like that it's really small. If I want to take just this, I can just pull it out and put it in my purse and then carry it with me, which I have done occasionally. In the back, it just has a couple notes pages, so I use this to swatch some markers. It has contacts, but I didn't write anyone in there because I have my business cards. Then my weekly planner, which you guys have seen a couple times. I only use this when I really feel like I'm needing it, but next year I plan to mostly use a notebook, like clearly not the same one, but a notebook basically the same as this one. The coloration and the layout of this page is a little different, but that's for another video in December. And then I have this one. I've also had this for a long time. It's just blank pages. I thought it would be nice to sketch on or doodle on, but the pages are just normal like printer paper basically, which is fine for sketches, but I sometimes like to color my sketches with watercolor, and that doesn't really work if it's just copy paper kind of texture, but that's just in here, not actually on the band. There's also another band here. I had, I believe, a thin dotted notebook on this one, but the cover was like falling apart, so I took that one out. This is just kind of like a test to see if I would like this for next year, going back to this kind of system where everything is in one folio. And in the back has this little pocket. This currently has some flyers, just a few. The back of these has my information. One actually, these ones are for event organizers and these ones are for watercolor, so you can see they're a little bit different. And then a few more sheets of watercolor paper in a few different sizes. Those all just go in the back here. Mainly the thought behind this is I could take this whole thing out and I can have flyers and paper. In the back I will have a blank sketchbook, my planner, a dotted notebook, and then my yearly overview, and slots to hold business cards that I receive, watercolor paper again, and then my business cards. So if I'm out anywhere, I can just pull this out and be like, oh, I want to sketch on this part. Oh, I just had an idea, flip to the dotted notebook. Or, oh, I just remembered an event, flip into here, find the week, write it down there, or just write it in here in pencil if I don't know for sure that I'm going to be having that sort of event, or anything along those lines. This is not set yet. This is just a test to see how I like it for next year, because I had been using this on and off, and then I find that I've been using it quite a lot. So, except for last week, this was last week, I basically didn't put anything in it. I'm actually recording this on Monday, so this is going to be this week, and this Thursday is when this video will be posted, so I kind of have to plan out this week a little bit too. But I am going to just put some stickers in, mostly, for this month's theme. Someone on Instagram recommended flowers, which I thought was a really nice idea. As always, I am using sticker books from the Happy Planner as well as Walmart, and I've gotten a lot of these while they were on sale, or I've had some gifted to me as well, so I really try to just kind of use these up when I can, so they aren't just sitting around and not being used. And I know I did use these flower stickers, or at least a lot of similar ones, for a theme earlier this year, but I did think this flower theme was a really fun idea, and it was kind of simple and bright and cute without having to do too much drawing, and the last few months have been very drawing heavy, so I thought that would be kind of fun. So these actually are what I have been using a lot of in my planner lately. I got these at Hobby Lobby a couple weeks ago when I had to go get more canvases. These are just standard microns. They are all the black ink. I got a brush, a 05 and a 01. I've really been liking 03 and 01 sized pens and pencils lately, so I got a 01, and then with the 05 and the brush, you can really get a lot of different brush strokes and textures with just these three. So I have been carrying them around in here. Maybe I'll do a little short tour video of this pen bag, because this is stuff that I've really been using a lot of and kind of just carrying around with me a lot, so maybe I'll do that later. But these have been in that pen bag that I just showed you and have been one of the things that I have been taking with me pretty much everywhere lately. So these are what you saw. All of this writing is done with these guys. And then I've just been using highlighters or even colored pencils to fill in the space behind the handwriting. If you've noticed the audio quality switching back and forth a little bit, that's because I am switching between a voiceover and just the live audio from these videos. So sorry about that, and I hope it doesn't bother you too much. For this setup, I'm just trying to keep things simple, fun, and a little bit on the cute side, so just using some fun handwritings and filling in spaces with colors. Now that I think about it, these two are both Zebra products, and these are two of the products that I have been using a lot lately. So between the Zebra Mildliner brush pens, the Zebra Sensation pencils, and the Pigma microns, that's basically the three most used products for me lately, aside from my watercolors. But just for fun, these are definitely the three most used brands or types of product. Since this setup seems fairly straightforward, I thought I would take a moment to let you guys know that I am planning on switching YouTube around a little bit. I don't know if next year I will be doing planning videos at all or not, but one thing I do want to do is focus a little bit more on watercolor and art in general. I know that some of my planning can have art in it with some of the drawing and painting that I do in my planners, but I really wanted to have some videos that are more of my process and an explanation of how I do things and why I do things. I'm definitely not an expert by any means, but I thought maybe if I could share a few of my simple little tips with you guys, maybe that would be something that would be interesting to you. So if you would be interested in that, whether you are an artist, you want to start painting or drawing, or if you just find it entertaining to watch people's art videos, because I know I do, then go ahead and comment below and let me know what sort of things you might want to learn about or you might want to hear about. If there's a particular part of my process, or if there's a technique that you don't understand or that you can't quite master, or if there's anything along those lines that you think you might want to hear about on my videos, just go ahead and comment below and let me know. And I have a little list of future video topics that I am working on, so I will put your input down on that list. On a little side note about how I'm planning on these pages, I have another dog event coming up in the end of August, which I'm really excited about, and I have a lot of fun things in the works for that. So I really had a lot of fun decorating this page with some dog stickers or dog themed stickers and just making that kind of cute and fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this as well, because I don't really use these dog stickers very often, but I think they are very cute. Since I ended up not really making that many flowers for this theme. I mostly just used these same 2 styles of stickers. I was thinking of possibly having some shorts or reels having different flower watercolor or drawing processes, just to show you guys some other flowers that you could create by hand, because I know not everyone has stickers or has access to these particular stickers, and that is totally fine. You could definitely draw in flowers in your planner instead, and that would be very fun and a really cute way to personalize it and make it yours. So I was thinking maybe of doing some of that, so keep an eye out for those as we go through the month of August. I will be putting those on Instagram and possibly here on YouTube Shorts as well. And here's the final flip through for the month of August with this simple flower theme with a little bit of doodling and cute background colors. I hope you enjoyed watching this and are looking forward to some of the other videos that are coming this month. And I just wanted to say that I appreciate you being here so much, and I am so glad that you stuck around to the end. So thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you next month.